I think one of the things that makes the play really special is that its tone is a real hybrid. On the one hand, it's definitely a relationship drama about long-term marriage and grieving and surviving tragedy. But because it deals with a retired comedian and his wife, there is also all of this physical comedy in the piece, and the piece is very much about comedy's relationship to things like love and grieving. I think what I really connect to in the play is that it's a play about people who have a hard time being verbal about their feelings, and yet who have a real depth of emotion to them. And so they engage in these, you know, kind of outrageous role-playing and, you know, sort of constructions to work through the things that they can't figure out how to put into words. And I find that really moving. And then the other thing that I think is really interesting about the piece is the way that comedy is both what hurts us and what heals us.
There were things in Henry's story that were freakishly close to things that have happened to me. So initially, right off the bat, reading some of the material, I thought, oh, absolutely. I mean, I I can relate. Originating a character, I think, is a thrill, actually, because you get to be sort of part of you know, something completely new. You're helping flesh out this character. He is becoming the one character where when he's talking with Dawn and when he's talking in Jana, that they're actually being honest about how they feel, but they can't do that to themselves, you know? So in a way, he is sort of a moment of truth and honesty within this sort of wacky world of role-playing.
It has to do with people wanting to explore and see how people discover one another. And I think we're all in that process of discovery in our own lives, in terms of our relationship with whoever. How do we come together? How do we overcome, in this particular situation, a vast tragedy? How do we overcome these things in order to come back together? What are the things we can do? How do we play? And in this particular instance, they're trying to use the funny, trying to use those things that brought such great joy to them in their lives, and how can they access that? And I think the audience will hopefully go on a very personal journey for themselves, whether they've experienced this kind of a situation or not. It's a piece filled with love and trying to return to that love.